guys. Darkest Star ASMR. And I am Duke Doom. And I wanted to do this little video for you today. Because last night I was enjoying a video made by Jellybean Green, JB. And she was talking about mental health, and it was a very encouraging video, and it was motivational, so to speak. So in the beginning of the video she talked about, let me see if I can find something that is similar here. Okay, my phone. She was talking about she was actually using a roller in her video. But anyway, the gist of it was that when you're down here, you really feel like shit. You don't have any energy, or you just, have to really try to make it out of bed in the morning. And then she kind of, she explained that she walked up this, and she felt better and better until she was on the top, and she started to work because she hadn't had the energy before, and blah blah blah, and yeah. Anyway, when I was listening to that video, it was a great video. I was thinking a little bit about myself and about people around me, and things like that. And it dawned upon me that when she talked about walking that ruler, I never managed to do that. And it's okay. I don't say with this video that you're gonna give up or anything like that. Of course not. Of course you're not gonna give up. That would be bad. But what I'm saying is that it's okay to, feel bad. And I think it's time for people to understand that sometimes you really feel bad, and it's not much that you can do about it. It's just that you have to endure your situation. For example, I know there are a lot of people with these sort of problems out there, and especially now when everything seems so dire and bleak, and we have you know what I mean. Okay, so for me personally, I want to share my experience and see if someone out there feel the same. And if you do, I don't think it's something that you should be ashamed of, or stuff like that. I think it's something that's need to be acknowledged in this society, that it isn't as easy as walking up that ruler and get to the top. I'm not, of course, saying that she said it was in her video, but anyway, sometimes when I'm waking up, I have a hard time getting out of bed. It actually almost physically hurt my inner being to do things. So if when I see people writing on Facebook and Twitter and stuff that they went to work, it's kind of feel like that would be possible for me, because I just can't do it. I just don't have that energy. And of course it's not okay to feel like that. We deserve to feel good, but sometimes, you just can't do anything about it. Like, if you really feel down, the best thing is not to try and force yourself to do things that you feel is impossible at the moment. Instead, try to do things that you can do, Like, if you wake up and you feel just that you can't go to to do things that you need to do. Be happy that you can get up and get breakfast or go out for a walk. Take small steps. And now I'm talking to the people out there who doesn't have a regular job. Because if you have a regular job and you feel this way, I feel so sorry for you. I truly do, from the bottom of my heart, because it must be such a struggle every day to get out of bed and to go to your job, and same thing every day. But I'm talking about us people who actually are so sick that we are home. I'm talking to you who are home, who can't go to work, who has come beyond that point that you actually feel so bad that you can't go to work or do your things that a normal person can do. Try and, appreciate the small things that you can do. And at the same time, it's very, very, very hard to make people understand how bad you really feel, because it's not showing on the outside. If you had a gashing wound upon your head, people would say, stay in bed, for God's sake, don't go out of bed, you will probably die. but when you can't see it, it's hard for people to understand the pain that you actually feel when you're trying to achieve something. So take baby steps and be proud of what you actually managed to do, even if it's just going to the couch and putting on an Xbox game. At least you did something, And I see a lot of people around me feeling really, really, really bad. And it's okay. It's okay to feel bad. You shouldn't have to feel like you're less of a person because you feel bad. It's more like people just don't understand. They don't understand how much it hurts to go out if you really feel so bad that you can't hardly leave your bed, to go to a store and shop, with a lot of people everywhere. I know the feeling. I am there with you. Now, YouTube and ASMR is my Steam release. I can make videos like this where I talk to you. I can be grumpy on Facebook. I can let it out somehow. So try and do that too. Don't keep everything inside, because I have done that for my entire life. And what can I say? It has not brought me nothing but pretty much misery. It's made me bitter. It's made me grumpy. A face you often don't see when I'm talking to you like this, because, well, these are the moments where I can truly relax and be myself, and I don't have anything to be grumpy about when I'm doing ASMR videos or trying to help people feel better. But other than that, I am a pretty grumpy guy. It's not much that I appreciate in life, because... And on the other hand, I think it's important to know that don't feel like you're... I know it's hard, I do it all the time, but don't feel like you're kind of targeted for feeling bad. Like, why me? What did I do to deserve feeling this bad? Because no one, when you're born, no one is telling you, oh, hey man, life is going to be painless, it's going to be fantastic, it's going to be a dance on roses. And if they said something like that, they didn't say it to me. So, think about that and try to make the best out of the situation. Because in the end, it's how you feel that really matters. Not how your neighbor feel, not how anyone else feel, but you. You have to put yourself first. So, if you have no things to do a specific day and you feel really bad, just stay in bed. Don't force yourself, because you're just gonna feel even worse when you realize that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Now I have some things that I really need to do, like walk Nasse, my dog. And some days it's hard. It's really hard, but that's one thing that I force myself to do, because he can't suffer because I feel bad. And I think that's also a thing to take in consideration today. That if you are really feeling bad, don't take it out on others, because they don't need to get punished because we feel bad. You know? So, where am I going with this video? Well, first of all, I want you to know that you're not alone out there. We are a lot of people who feel really, really, really bad, one way or another. And it is some days very hard to do things that normal people would consider a piece of cake. But that's okay. That's okay. They are not you. And if they call you lazy, they don't know what they're talking about, because they don't feel the pain in their soul to have to walk out of bed when you just want to stay in it, chained to the bed, because you feel so bad and sad. With that said, it's my birthday in 4 days. Oh my God, I'm going to get old. Yeah, I'm really getting old. Well, that's a part of life too, a part of life that I don't particularly like. I would like to stay young forever and ever and ever. But since we haven't invented any forever young serums, or I don't personally know a vampire, but if you are a vampire watching this, you're welcome. You can come in. If you're not a Buffy the Vampire Slayer vampire, because I don't want to lose me. My body is not for rent, just so you know. It's snowy. I usually say that Sweden isn't so cold as people tend to think it is. And I still think that it's not as cold, because we have like 2 or 3 degrees Celsius. So it's not cold, but it's a lot of snow this year. And you know, I had to push the door open yesterday, just so I could just get out of my house. And you know, that's also one thing. I should go out and have a shovel and shovel away the snow, but I don't have the energy for it. I just don't. And it's okay. The snow will melt away and I can get out. I managed to go out, you know, despite all the snow. So, you're not alone out there. Take care of yourself, that's important. And of course, take care of the ones you love. I'm working on a new role play, and it will probably be up this week or early next week, I'm not sure. But until then, I love you guys. Remember, there can't be any light without darkness. And I will see you in the next video.